Senior royal aides reportedly refused to get embroiled in a public war of words, despite Meghan and Harry's provocative public interviews this year. The claims come as the royal family have lawyers braced to launch action against the BBC over a shock documentary being shown tonight. It is feared the program could allege warring siblings William and Harry instructed courtiers to plant smears against each other in the press. However, while the Duke and Duchess of Sussex allegedly provoked the royals after they sat down with Oprah Winfrey for an explosive interview in March, insiders have rubbished claims William and Harry's advisors went to war during Megxit. One source told, "It was always very clear from the top that no one wanted to be dragged down that particular rabbit hole, however egregiously people were being provoked by the Sussexes." The palace mantra was that a period of silence would be beneficial to take the toxicity out of the situation, with the Queen going so far as to issue a personal statement making clear that there were matters they needed to deal with privately as a family. The Queen has joined with Princes Charles and William to warn the BB they could end all cooperation with it after the corporation refused to show the royal family the two-part documentary, called The Princes and the Press, despite requests. They are set to collectively complain to Regulator Ofcom, for what is believed to be the first time. The broadcaster is also said to have failed to give the royals right to reply. Senior palace sources say there could be a boycott of the national broadcaster imposed by the Queen, Charles and William if the claims are not removed. The BBC Two program is fronted by anti-monarchist presenter Amol Rajan, 38. A senior royal source said, "Nothing is ruled out." The BBC said, "The program is about how royal journalism is done and features a range of journalists." TV insiders said BBC guidelines require news and current affairs documentaries to offer rights of reply as appropriate. Another news, the claims were sparked by the fact that Apartment 1, the 21-room apartment that has undergone a multi-million-pound refurbishment, remains empty more than 3 years after the scaffolding came down. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were previously expected to live in the apartment, alongside Prince William and Kate. But the empty apartment has caused some to speculate that there is disinterest in the building, especially given that the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge reportedly have long-term plans to move to Windsor. Historian Christopher Warwick said, "Whispers that Kensington Palace's days as an official residence are numbered are a pointer to how many changes we are going to see when Charles becomes king. He would be wise to rent it out and hold it in reserve should he need to accommodate any royals down the line." This comes amid growing talk of a slimmed-down monarchy under Prince Charles' reign. Telegraph associate editor Camilla Tominey had previously said that this is part of an attempt to promote the future king's image as a frugal monarch. She said there's this sense that he wants a slimmed-down monarchy to make sure that everybody is doing their bit and that there are no, so-called, hangers-on. "I think this is Charles' attempt to basically look like he has inherited his mother's habit for being frugal, turning off light switches and being green, and generally being good value for money. On one hand, it's probably a good idea for when trooping the colour happens for us not to see such a vast array of royals on the balcony at Buckingham Palace because it then begs the question, who are all these people and what are they doing?" This bid for a slimmed-down monarchy, according to Ms. Tominey, may also include a reduction in the royal estate, which may serve as motivation for the Duke and Duchess's move away from Kensington Palace to Windsor Castle. Speaking about the potential move, a royal source told, Apartment 1 is in great condition and Charles would be wise to make a show of getting a market rate for it. If the Cambridges relocate, it seems likely the few remaining royals will be obliged to move on. Meanwhile, another royal source said, Charles is always talking about a slimmed-down monarchy. They could sell off the rest on long leases and generate some income. They could even flog it to a Saudi. It has also been reported that Prince Charles, when he ascends the throne, plans to live in a flat above the shop at Buckingham Palace and use Highgrove as his family home. Ms. Tominey described the potential changes as a recalibration of what it means to be a royal.